Hey, what is going on, justice lovers? And welcome back to the Eternal Courtroom. Oh man. Right, I have no idea how we're going to do this. So where do we leave this? We've pressed everything. Okay. We haven't actually examined these. Oh, we did do that, my bad. Presents. The shock. Cause her to drop it where she stood. Okay. It's very stylish paper the flower's wrapped in, isn't it? It's just an old newspaper. Oh, I suppose it's because I'm not used to seeing English print. It looks so exotic to me. Ah, I see. Is something wrong? Oh, no. I was just thinking that if you wrapped a stone-baked sweet potato in English newspaper, it might look like some sort of fancy cake. What? Ah, you love your cake. Okay. What if we just examine the rose? An English rose. It's such a beautiful flower. Ah, this is a rose, is it? I've never seen one before. Do you not take an interest in flowers? I wouldn't say that exactly, but I know 3 types at least. Gosh, 3? Yeah, plum blossom, peach blossom, and cherry blossom. Perhaps you should consider branching out. Learning some that aren't fruit tree based, for example. Right, it looks like all we're going to get out of that, sadly. She dropped that and lost her way. He didn't take his eye off. Okay, so I don't think that's going to do them. She did leave. Would have seen. Oh, this is bad. Do we need more pressing?
Hold it!
Maybe we can dust something off here. You mean you dropped the bouquet at the scene of the crime? Okay, that slightly seemed mashable. Yes, that's right, I was so upset. No, this is mashable, damn it! Okay. Okay. No need a body at all. Not to see. Wrong side of the street. And he kicked off here, right? Although I'm going to blame the bouquet. So the bouquet somehow moved from one side of the road to the opposite. Curious indeed. Shit. Right, let's check his book again. But technically that's not his beat, right? Damn. When a crime is discovered on his beat, he must help. He was helping though, right? Oh man. No! We can mash this, right? No, this is unmashable. Well, what do you make of all this? Yeah. The whole idea of an invisible attacker has been troubling me all along. But I believe I'm starting to get a picture of what really happened here now. Oh, okay. The 4th book that had no business being at the scene of the crime made me sure that she was hiding something from us. But it's becoming increasingly clear that someone else has been hiding something from us as well. What? Okay, I think I might already be armed with everything I need to strike a decisive blow here. Just one more clue, please. No! That's not helpful. This time it's going to expose the whole truth about this mysterious affair. Okay, so he reckons we've got enough evidence. Right. Analysing. It's gotta be this new statement, man, because why would it exist otherwise? And look, even her body language changes, so it's like smile to looking away, and then smiling again. Right, go back to that, damn it. No, please! Oh, damn it all along. What do we do? Chuck her rose back at her? Okay, so that's sort of happy there, so it's got to be this one. Maybe just chuck the flower back at her?
Objection!
Nope. Music didn't stop. That reveals a damning inconsistency, that last statement.
Damning, you say? As I look at you, Council.
Oh yeah, we've seen this before, right? Ah!
It seems to me.
Damn it.
You invited, sir.
Okay. What if... I keep looking at this book and every time I can't believe how badly burnt it is. And I can't believe what a terrible waste it is. The more I look at the damage, the more I'm sure it must have happened very recently too. A book damaged by fire very recently. Why does that seem to... okay. Right, she's definitely clutching it. Come on! No, there was nothing on the knife. Okay, this got updated, right? Pavement of Briar Road East Side. So maybe we could just chuck the incident report back. The map? Let's try it. But where? No, it's got to be her. But she's not a copper, so that doesn't really matter. Did leave the scene, obviously.
You see, sir.
But he doesn't really change body language or anything. Ah, one too many! No, I don't want to walk through. Right, it's got to be her, but what? But what? This? But that wouldn't work on her, she's not a cop. Maybe?
Objection!
Nope. Okay, we're probably going to get the game over here. I really don't want to look this up. But it's the only panic-stricken look I know. I don't like this. Okay, so maybe he just stays wide awake when he's on the job. Let's press this again just to see if we can...
Hold it!
Maybe we somehow missed something. You mean you dropped it at the scene of the crime? Yeah, I was upset. Okay. So they were at the scene of the crime on that side of the pavement. Okay. And he came back together with the other constable. That's when she spotted it again. When she went to pick it up, it was nowhere there. In case you need reminding, not deceased. Maybe we do chuck the cop book at her there. Silly me, I'd gone over to the wrong side of the street. So we go to... Maybe it was him. But can we, like, incriminate him on her statement? I guess so. Let's try it.
Objection!
Damn. Right, that's the game over, which is unfortunate. Oh man, we're off to a bad start here. Oh, I really should have used a safety save just because there was a few unskippable gimmicks. Oh yeah, we don't actually need to. We just load the game. I guess it's gonna be this one. Right, what the hell do we do now? Let's just chuck everything at this statement.
Objection!
Map, that do anything for you? It's unfortunate to have to brute force this, but what can you do?
I'm sorry, I failed to see the connection.
Sure. So map doesn't do anything for her. I don't think the receipt would have anything. We tried that. Updated. Okay. Did we try the book?
Objection.
Nah, maybe it's just not this statement. So I'm thinking maybe we need to use a bit of evidence on a different statement, which will maybe get that statement changed, which might then give us somehow a bit more evidence to come back to this statement. But this does not seem to be the way to do it, which is unfortunate. Right, we'll go for another sort of 5-ish minutes, but I don't want to spend all episode just trying to do this. But I really don't want to walk through. That would be an utter shame. Okay. She did leave to go fetch help. Would have seen it. Nah, none of these seem... What if we chuck the knife at her?
Objection.
Like this damn knife, did you see it? Right, that's going to be the game over. Which is unfortunate. Oh, maybe I'll just use it now. Damn it. Right, what is this? Episode 4, Part 2. Come on, quickly. Come on, damn it. And then what was it? Episode 4, Part 2. This is such a shame! No, I don't want a video. I definitely don't accept anything but cookies! Okay. Oh, it starts right at the end of the gimmick. Did I do it right? Oh, like Trial Part 2. I think it's done from the investigation gimmick. Trial. Come on, damn it. Hey, Wiki, gotta be good. No, not from the beginning, come on! Oh, this is awful. Utterly awful. You type in a well-specific part and then it's just like, here's the exact beginning of the gimmick. Well, at least it's a jolly tune while there's zero content happening. Okay, Really? Right, thankfully, I only read the first line of this bit. Oh, of course! So it says to present the rose here, but of course, because the thing which the main clue is the moving roses. And I swear I did actually say he did it, but it was just wondering where to actually present this stuff. Because if you look at the body language, it doesn't read. It reads in the complete opposite. Oh, that is a shame. Right. Fine. Stupid ass game. Oh, the shame. You claim, Constable, there was nothing to report in the 15 or so minutes you were guarding the scene. But that cannot be. Right, I'm just going to close this walkthrough now. Damn it. Still, I think we've only had to use 1, 2. Maybe this is the 3rd time. So, not too bad for what we're on now, like episode 50. Damn, coming up to 60, right? But that cannot be. Wake up, you ass. What? What do you mean to say? In your testimony just now, you explained to the court that when you arrived back at the scene of the crime with the policeman assigned to that beat, that the bouquet you had dropped at the victim's side was no longer anywhere nearby. Yeah, of course you'd have something to say about it.
Yes, on the opposite side of Briar Road to where the victim was attacked. But considering the size of that meagre bouquet, if a single sorry bloom can be so described, no doubt it was blown in the wind across the street back into the gutter where it belongs.
Damn. Meagre? Didn't he save up for ages to get that flower? So heartless. But if that were the case, why did the constable not testify to the fact? Oh, she's got the book out. Here we go. No one else approached the scene and nothing was removed from it. Constable swore to that on Scotland Yard's honour. Oh, yo. But the bouquet belonged to me. It has nothing to do with the case. Okay, so he actually moved evidence away from a crime scene. Interesting. I wonder if there was an alternate way. Well, I suppose I could have a look at the walkthrough there to read a bit more on. But, yeah, because when I've looked at ones for Phoenix Wright games in the past, sometimes you can use 2 or 3 different bits of evidence for one statement. So I wonder if we could have used the blue book there as well as the rose. Okay, next. Nope, because sadly, it's not only a bouquet we're talking about here. Hell yeah, hit that desk. More than one thing in this case is mysteriously the wrong way round.
What are you talking about?
Think about it. Besides her bouquet, there's his book. Oh yeah. This is a weird case. His copy of The Lion's Pride, which was thrown out of the window by his wife, would have struck the pane of the casement window and landed here on the west side of the street. Wait, don't tell me he moved the body to the other side of the road so it wouldn't be on his beat. I'm calling it now. Maybe he's like, oh, I'm just so tired and I finally got a date with the missus. I know, I'll just chuck the body on the other side of the road. Sorted. So yeah, maybe the knife did like hit the window pane and just hit her straight in the back. Okay. Wait, did I read that? Would have struck the pane on the casement window and landed here on the west side of the street, and yet it was actually found here on the opposite side of the road in the victim's hand. Yeah, so she might have like grabbed the book out of midair, died from the knife, and then got shifted. And of course that guy walking around reading his book, the guy we're defending, just starts freaking out like, oh my god, what's happening? I'm going home. Meanwhile, according to the testimony we've heard, her bouquet, man, we were so close. Maybe I shouldn't have walked through, but would that have taken another 10 minutes? It felt like we were big dumb there. Yeah, that was a bit of an unfortunate mental block. I can't wash off the shame. Should have been dropped here at the scene of the crime on the east side of the street, but in fact, there we go. It was actually found here on the opposite side of the road, in front of their house. Yeah, so he shifts the body and then he's like, oh my god, the rose. There's no logical explanation for those things, unless somebody deliberately moved them. Caught ya. Oh, yo. What are you trying to say? The way you're talking, it sounds like you think my Rolly's done something wrong. Don't you listen to a word that scrawny lawyer says? Wittering on about books and bouquets. Why should we care? It's nitpicking. That's what it is. Oh, good. She's come round. You might call it nitpicking, but deliberately meddling with the scene of a crime is a criminal offence. It's called, what is that? Tampering, right? Hey, there we are. Tampering. Only half of them gasped. but the person responsible for this tampering cannot admit to it for a very subtle but compelling reason.
Objection.
Oh, here we go. He does not smash the desk harder than us.
Tampering? You've barely heard the term before. Tell us, my learned friend, who would possibly have had cause to carry out such an elaborate deception?
Yes, there is someone who tampered with the scene of the crime that evening. It can only be one person. All the evidence and all the testimony points to that one particular person.
Counsel, I must demand that you substantiate this conjecture. Who are you saying is responsible for tampering with the scene of the crime?
Of course, it is the person we're defending, dropping him ultimately in the shit. Nope. It can only be Rolly.
Take that.
Take it. Obviously, there's only one person it could have been. Oh, we got the 180. Constable, it was you!
What? A policeman? A member of Scotland Yard?
What nonsense! Why would my Rowley do something like that? There's no one straighter than my husband. No Bobby works more tirelessly for the people of London. You said in your testimony that your husband asked you to go to a nearby police box to fetch the officer on duty. The 15 minutes that you were absent from the scene is the only opportunity anyone had to tamper with it. You're making it up. It's all nonsense. It's all lies. What about that Japanese man with the whiskers? I bet it was him. He did it. Go on. Turn the aggression up. If that were true, the constable would have seen him do it. Oh. And forgive me for pointing it out, but when you dropped your bouquet, it was after the defendant had fled the scene. Hell yeah. Ah! Well. Here we go.
First you make accusations about the landlord and his wife, and now you incriminate a policeman as well. But your accusations lack one very important thing.
It's just going to be a very fancy way to say, evidence, motherfucker, where is it?
You claim the crime scene was tampered with, but there is only one reason anyone would commit such a reckless crime. To hide something.
That's right, he's right. But my husband and I just happened to be there, that's all. So why would we have anything to hide? It doesn't make sense. Oh, yeah, of course we need a motive.
You've offered no motive for this alleged tampering. And until you do, your accusations are nothing but empty threats.
Yep, told you. Yeah, just in case, let's get a safety save here, because unfortunately, when it's actually time to choose stuff, you cannot save there. So you do have to try and be on the ball and do shit preemptively. The constable had a very good reason for wanting to tamper with the scene of the crime. That's the key to this entire affair. Have you managed to solve this mystery?
Counsel, you have made a very serious accusation against a London police officer. If you are mistaken, I'm sure I need not point out that your reputation as a lawyer will be irrevocably damaged. With that stark warning in mind, you will now explain to the court the motive for this alleged tampering.
Right, just so we've got slightly less unmashable waffle to get through. An extra safety save. Yes, my lord. Deep breath. No need to smash the table. We need to think about this calmly. The constable's motive for tampering with the crime scene was to hide, of course, where the victim fell, because otherwise it would count as his beat. Where the victim fell to the ground. That is what this Bobby had to cover up at all costs.
What?
Where the victim fell? You mean where she was attacked? What are you talking about? We told you at the very start, didn't we? On the pavement of Briar Road. We saw it happen, remember? Yeah, but if she's terrible at directions and often winds up on the wrong side of the street, then she potentially might not realise. Especially if she's been gone for 15 minutes. It was right here, as if anyone didn't already know. That's certainly what everyone has been led to believe. But in fact, that isn't where the victim was stabbed at all. What? What? Okay, will the judge accept this though? I'm going to assume if we chose other options, we would have lost a life by now.
I'm beginning to wonder where this tumultuous trial will end, Counsel.
Damn, he's getting angry. He must be all out of wine to throw into the fire.
If that's your assertion, then the court is dying to know, my Nipponese friend.
Uh-oh.
Where are you proposing that the crime actually took place that evening?
Well, can't save now, so... Actually, I think he can. But, it's obvious.
Take that!
But that's...
On the opposite side of the road.
I don't understand. Oh, I think we might have called this one on the evening in question. His book fell directly down from the open window above, and your bouquet never moved at all. What did move was the scene of the crime itself.
Good gracious!
Objection!
Shut up, will you?
Perhaps you haven't been listening to the ample testimony the court has heard. But these witnesses both saw the moment the attack took place.
Yeah, and he's been asleep for most of the testimony. That's right, I saw it with my own eyes. It was 5 o'clock in the evening and already dark. There was the typical London fog on the ground when you saw the incident unfold and ran to the victim's aid. That was actually on the west side of Briar Road. No, that's not true. It can't have been. The constable then arranged for you to be absent for a while by sending you for help. Okay, interesting. You get someone help, I'm going to chuck the body so we can go and have dinner. See you in 15, love. And during the 15 minutes you were away, he transplanted the crime scene. The scene crime. He moved all the things shown in this print, the victim herself, the 4 books. He moved everything, in fact, to the pavement on the east side of Briar Road.
Extraordinary!
But the constable overlooked one thing. What? What did he overlook?
The bouquet, I presume.
Exactly.
The prosecution told the court just a few minutes ago about the discovery of the rose bouquet. He said it wasn't noticed until the morning, as it lay where the street lamps cast no light.
Yes, it couldn't be seen in the dark, obviously.
Which is why it was only the bouquet that was found in its original position on the pavement on the west side of Briar Road. Okay, so the rose didn't move at all. Of course. And that is the defence's theory about what really happened that evening. How do you respond? Whew, well, look at that time. Righty, guys. Don't hate me too much for the walkthrough, but we got some guaranteed progression, which is delicious. So, if you like the looks of any of the suggested videos flooding the screen at this very second, check some of them out, and more importantly, let me know what you thought, because you know I love that justice feedback. If you've missed any of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles so far, then catch up. But the main thing, guys, as always, I hope you're well. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time.